show your mama basnonko. And from the Harvesters Online network. Your Facebook Live and our face so your YouTube. Your body I say, that's on kwa de ache na fe yase shiemu da foforo won komodie foforo mu. But as say nen so why crowd wa wabeka ye ho nen komodie ne hu hia papa. In fact de bia nkomo aye di emfaso ewo mu de mawo. Nti enen so mesere se obe like page no na fe wa share na wa ma afoforo so ate enkomo ya ye di bi. Enkomo ne koso no obetimi eja o comment wase ebremu na yakenkan ede amawo. Ene nwumre yensa aka yenua bema oba pacha me yenua ba bro ni kama ai na yene ni vedi nkomo. Madam Anita Ariama wo ye nutrition officer ewo ye Adventist Memorial Hospital ewo Takrade ha ene yene ni ebedi nkomo. Bidin de obapa adwoado bia me na de bia metenemu na yedi enkomo nde ye behwe food safety or say taking responsibility for the safety of food, the shopper's role. Enti yeduane a yedie ofifie wo kodwom ofifie wo shopping mall ofifie na okwa koto niema a wodi beye aduane uro ne sen den ne sese wo ye ebia wonim ampa wonim kra no a ese wo ginim de ne bi ka won nti ne nde ato nsa afre ye nuaba broni fefefefe kam eso wonja hospital on run ye bi juma. That's good evening.
Good evening.
Apome
Ami adom me hoye pa pacha also de.
Nyame adom ye ho ye hia ye na ache.
Sa.
Ye de nyame ase. Okay, bibi aboko de a. Ne na bibi sase food safety. Food safety ye de.
Okay, si e ka say food safety a. Ne e pese ye kire hina ne se kwan a ye befa so a handle aduane se ye be so aduane mu. How ye be ni aduane no.
Okay.
How ye be store. Ni na ka senia ebe kipi eduane ana say the term food safety. That is what we mean. To prevent whatever food now you are taking into the body no and now you are buying no from contamination. Say be a efi nye de enkoka no. Nti say food safety simply that is what we are trying to say.
All right. Okay, nti raw materials na ye koto na afa de be aduan kwa ye befa so ye be krakra.
Good.
Na ya ye aduane nso awie nso so a kwa ye befa so a ye be kra no a emfa wo ha. Okay. Ene ye na ye fi ase na ye fifie na yakọ akoto a before that no ye nhwe kwan a ye betimi ekipi
Sure.
ye aduane no
sure. Nti si ye di fifia me gidi say ye mbebre na o ha especially yen emma no eya mema nso kodidwa but enye nta anye bebre say ye emma no nti no ye bebre ma ne bebre ho mo kodidwa ebi ha obo no abefa na ade a odi beji dwa na gum for just say ne ho be ha no obi o ho so a oju dwa ne so a obeto bibi a odi nwoma ne be dey egu so whichever way you want to do it but ye start fifie na bia wo bibi a odi aduane ne begum to keep it well so that odi abedru fie safely na say sa ade na odi beto aduane no very clean.
Okay.
I was first na yema me no maybe ho use sa basket na omo de napkin kakra bi akata so because on person obi be hu ade a ewom but yen obi be see Gen Z for yi ye ne say bia ye told this poly bags and say bia obi ka say sa Ghana must go kiti nti obi o ha oto no use a obesan reuse ni biem nti wo nim say obe reuse no you have to keep it well so that kwotwetwe mo bi say bia this cockroaches ni ade enfa mehihim onim no ama so na odekọ nti ni na ye way a ebetimi a prevent si ekodwo market once na say polythene na obeto a eno so make sure say clean ansa na odi nuane negum.
Okay. Nti na beginning wa me yehu say ye ekodidwa ye ma me no rubber ne wonto ntwene o na wa bobo na ade ahye corner ho. Nti anytime bia obekọ biare wa kwakoyi nti no from the onset na from the start na poly bag na de ye de kodwom no kra no ya handle ni ye a ye de moa kra be free ho. Wow.
Ebetimi afa moa ko. Ebi a ha obey polybag na ehu futuro.
Yeah,
Or the burning same papa say na or the co.
okay.
Ebi a ha carbon said ebi a auditor anasa odidi dwa the previous day no. Ebi a na nneoma bi a auto ye emu nsuo bi chi kakra egu mu. Eya ye nhwe saa nneoma no. Bon se eba ya enam say ye penintem tie yi ya ebobo ene asan de ahya. So sometimes you take the polybag no anasa saa de na okodi dwa gu mu. Bon se na there was some funny smell in it. Ubon say hu ade kra yes ah. Ubon say na wafa bibia na de apapa. But in case that time no, obetimi de bia say seminar ni we bi na de apapa mu fine. Eno no enye 100% there, but at least it will kill some of the bacteria sa yemfa ye ni hu e wo sa de no.
Okay, so yemfa ne say yenya new polybag ye de ba ye ne use bio. Say ye drew edwum. Kwan ben so na your food safety no ebe ye adwuma wo edwum ho.
Okay. So ye can edwum ye kodwu dwum honum no. Ye see ye choose ade a eye clean to keep the food in. Inti most of the times in Ghana here no, we don't use these paper bags no. So outside our mom use it, and after that they will dispose it. But yeah, we are fond of using it again. So yeah, you soon could jump out say if you the baby before. Inti jump hono so kwa most of the times polybags they hang ho already in from money ade. Inti say yet so na say yet here. On the outside we can't do more about it, but inside is already clean. Because obeto bia na efam ho. Nti eno an say ye bie mu no ye make sure say ye mfa nkosi form ansan ye de nyoma na hye. Ba ye betimi akra na ye de nyoma na hye because with the outside way ni de at that moment there's no much thing you can do unless say bia omo moton no. Once say bia o ha oton na sem futuro akon kakra o be pepa ho kakra ma.
Okay. Enti sese no yenya package na ye de kwa akoto ade no. Nti ye didwa na wi. Ye hwe market ho. Ebi wo ho a bia ye ton aduane. Bia market women ne omokrakra aduane no. Ho no so ye betimi ye use food safety ni wo.
Sure. Nti say ye koto ade a ene no ye behwe nyoma mako 8 a.
Okay.
Ye begina so. They are preventing your food from contamination.
All right.
Inti first one, you say you should choose safe foods. Inti you can say safe foods. You say baby a obeto aduane no. But so making sure say where you clean. Whether a vegetable so a aduane a wo koto edi. Ana say wo ko supermarket akodi dwa. Me jedi say yen na say ko supermarket na e ho no bola bi sisi ho ne ade a menye sure say e be ra ho. E be pie. Nti supermarket no bia omo arrange omo nneoma ne nicely. Who say ho no kra ro ho pampan no kra at least encourage and attract customers. Sa nneoma ni hina na e wo say ehwe. Nti from clean reputable shops and I say check it fresh foods. How are it looking? How are it smelling? Because sometimes for example, ukoto nama. And nam for you to know say nam ye fresh no. Won't say enino ye very bright. Scale no ewo ho no den kakra ena obo nse wosomuso a unhu se aye mememre too much. It should be in the fresh state no sa na ewo se nam ye bampem bebre na because enyan na bia ye mpese ye de nsa be kant no obo nse na ye say oh ye pewe ye mfa ye nsa nka eno anse ye di so wokoto fish especially fresh fish na eni no dull at say eni na it is a very dull bisa na ena ye hina ye nimi nambi sani ane skin eti nti enambi ho akoto na ojo na hu say smell na eba no omo nipa ko no no oton agini sika nche beka oh enye hwe but wo no smell na wo ti no ena sani awu hu say nam ne ti no wo be hu say obia oh we de enye but enam say ebia ye pe cheap side ene sa a man so person money money science no bon say you be convinced to buy them oba bedu fie na fie say untumi nya hwehwe.
Okay. All right. Enti ye hu say ye to aduane no ye kodi dwane wodwum a ye nhwe environment no afa ye nhwe ade na ye to no nso ebi wo ha te say nto sese no say o di abobo ne bo afuo ye anufo le na te say yas nti wa ma ye hu say wo say ye hwe say fruits and vegetables and fish are ye to yɛnhwɛ sɛ ɛyɛ fresh
Good.
ɛnsɛeɛ sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a yɛn nkonkonya yɛ adeɛ.
Yes.
Alright, nti yɛdi dwa no awie na yɛaba fie. Kwan bɛn so na yɛbɛfa so?
Okay. So to edwadie no nso, especially when it comes to nneɛma a ɛyɛ processed, to say bia nneɛma a ya pack ɛwɔ sachet mu ne saa nneɛma no, aside the vegetables a yɛhwɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ memremre bebree anaa sɛ yɛbɛhwɛ sɛ bia mmoa bi mfiri mu but sɛ na woka sɛ tomatoes ne pepper ne saa nneɛma no. Me say I'm very particular about sɛ mekoto pepper. Sɛ mekodi dwa ba fie na me sister say na nneɛma a wokoto wasan yi ni na ato egu. Also wotɔ a wobɛhu no sɛ egu sɛ fresh.
So
almost sama for whatever reason asa madwen sa ade we hu a.
We nkonya bi bedu fie.
Who sa ade no wo fresh and water but the moment about bedu fie no mo say bi wo mu a you can even see some in more big crowd they have to throw them away. But obi o ha sa nneɛma no because so me de my hohoro me de nchinsu a hohoro until it's clean dabi. You don't have to take it into the body. Aside that, since your expiry date, checking of expiry date is one of idea most Ghanaians, when you go to the market or when you go to the shop, you don't check expiry date. When you take fruits and vegetables, say we can't check expiry date. And no, you bit me any say, who say bia, consumer say bia na remember I say 1 year, and on the side you don't have to buy it. Same thing goes for cabbage, lettuce, and all other vegetables and fruits in so me just say enkoto fruit e bia e chinsuo na say one and anam ho na akoto say because e cheap no we should think about our health first. But when it comes to nyoma ya packing to say this biscuits fruit juices canned products in san nyoma no you have to check the expiry date. But yem bebre na ha ye kwa eno an say yenim so when I'm a pay, a busy shelf in a snow aqui. On share say bia ha expiry date no. And our shop say in confront town ko be brainus no. Most of times no. Nyoma it's me expire. Hence, so once somebody for bar, no more for next year, no more the dada next one a benim. It is an so na sa also one share expiry date. Na ebi mpa na everything abasenia or autumn. I expire. Recently, I went to the market. Na me talk milk in one of the shops. Me talk, I'm particular about checking expiry dates. No, me share na me who says some months ni muna me talk milk no. Some months ni muna na be expire. But there's a date on it. On say be on betray be 28 July. This. But me share na some months. But date ni ndru ye. Then I'm like, nah. I won't. This one day. Me nye se meto na me de akosi ho ebi mpa me de kɔ no me nya yusu ye na me wie akofi nti me prompte nipa owo shop on say onim say ne milk no expiry date akana no oni de on hwe yo why na de besi ho but date no na me say da bi mpa cho me am say na me de to nti me hrewa obetimi asesa mama and she did it. We know obi oho be say obi oho so be ka say ebi ni ho because opese wo to and no anso nti no and I see inspect packaging. Packaging I inspect for damage or leaking or swollen or torn packaging. Inti sa wo koto enyoma ebi atin tomatoes no who say amoa ana ati say ahohono who say eso na ye betu no who say ase eba suru bi sana then it means say say ebi ho so na amoa emo sana ebetimi arasti wo inside. Minim say be what to can we be so abo so hwe na say asia na say arasti inside of the can no
be crowd to see it me pew
it is the moment e be yes na che say ebi how betimi ato drink bi ubi onim say drink bi a obi so yes sound no ba obi so na anye na o de tio an enye hwe we ya kaka we enye we na bekuyen enye we na bekuyen yes you take it but e bia e chi asem no bonse na wo ha obeye no nti ese ebo modern say sa anyoma ni na ye be check betimi pa check the calorie e wo sa de na wo ba bedi ni mu no the sugar content ne bibia e wo sa aduane ni ebi mpo betimi aba say there is something e wo sa de na wo to ni mu a wo ye intolerance and say wo ye allergic to but because we don't read this package of inyane ni ade ni nti no Bones and yakwa kotonia could deny your how be a brain. Say you could toss on your mana. We have to check for expiry date. We check for you can't say in the packaging no. Yes, she said there's no leakage. Yes, she said it's not bloating. And I say yes, she said be who baby tea be my boy be nya kwanya day and conquer shame. I was say she sign your money now. My end is oh because I sign it's so cheap. So I want to buy it. But at the end of the day, you have to think about your health first before doing all those things.
All right. Ebi so ha won say obekọ akoto no na writings na wo ho ni nyina eno enye English ebi wa hu kasa kro nti hu adekro no a wo to no mpo no ingredients are na de ye na ya to you say foreign products.
Yes, nesano most at times no say bibi atisa unim say unnim hu we bia no my advice say you don't even have to buy it because what coffee and how do you know say side we na most na as foreign products no e bi ha you get country corner free buy and kasa and e bi on so a ye betro brofo nso e wo ho but say if say there is no brofo bia wo ho a ubehu say abekenkan behu so okay say na de na ye be no say na ti a I don't think say it is advisable for you to buy it.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. And e bi ohoso ubenya na bi ha ase ehun ntroye apepa especially expiry date ni ade na apepa ubisa
me say e bi wo kra de expire no mutimi san de bi fam ho.
Enti ni hina ekuyen nti sa no you feel it and see say bi ha enye memremra because especially when it comes to biscuits say won say wo miemia na I say aye me hu how mechanic tree casting but not aye it's not crunchy enye dindin na sa emre and na ye this spaghetti so spaghetti na tintin no and so say say obon say na aye say powdered way bi wo and so betimi e de ahwe and another thing so say you see ye to frozen food and aye de ye dwan hina wie no I will see making sure say something that is frozen and you better on the last.
Okay.
Because I know what I now the baby so that it will keep that condition good. But oju jaswa mikoto meat no what to meat no. Wo de bechi dwan so to di dwa so ni ade obeju no na ye basa. Most of times so sa frozen foods ni ade no enam ni ade I will say you separating it from the veggies ni no.
Emfa ni nyina engu ade ba ko. Okay.
Nti se wo di dwa make sure say wo be separate frozen foods no and as some meat ni ade no some we bia there was some bacteria be fe Salmonella and say E. coli. Sa we no most of times ma yetiminya this typhoid ni sa nyoma no. So bon say ba sa bacteria no wo mpe ebetimi aha adwen bebre nti ye be sure say ye be ye no ya separate the raw food from cooked ones nso abra ya ba fie nti ye bedru fie a ye see make sure say ya hohoro ye nsa ho very well and sana enyoma to say be vegetables na ade ye de nchinsio and I say whatever how you clean your food items before you put in the fridge no wow fine and sana what keeping in this Ziploc bags now they are shisha and you have to separate the vegetables from meat ne fish ne ade baby a wodi won so share we so making sure say there are shelves in the fridge ebe separate nsu a wonom from vegetables and then your meat and meat should always be in the freezer. It should be frozen. Meat, fish, it should always be frozen. So eduane be ho ya nua dada so a we have to separate it from na ya nua to prevent cross contamination.
Okay. All right. And see na what may you hygiene then cleanness wo say ye ba bedu fia. Me po eto that say me draw even before answer me yi niema no. Me romensa because me say say me tue sika yes me.
Good.
And see yes me san ho aye bibi but what me yate ase. Nti say no kwan men so ene ye be prevent contamination. Ye mfa ne say nipa ni in fridge wo fie okwa akodi dwa said you working kwan men ye be keep no say and say
okay nti no I won say obi a onni fridge ne sa nyoma no menya sure say bia obekọ market e bia obekọ akoto aduane bia onim say untumi uni fridge a odi behim but sa wakoto bi nso na bia because of abs ka say untumi nko market each and every day ya obetimi aho say fancy fish fresh ebetimi dia to jaso ama jana eden aka no and sa smoke na efa fridge animu fa enam no mu ni ade ni in a way no so no so tumi ebo anam no ma preserve no ebi o say ebetimi the salt kakra aye ho aduane bi ho na ya preserve no inti but during the preservation no and na sometimes ebi o ha omo nheda ho kwan ni ye nye na obo se na egu baby na once na ebo so bebre
asa ambo anketenkete bi no
na nenam ho obi ka say oh ebi amba ho aye anye de but ye ku ye ho e o
so wache no one talk gata no ho
anye de but ye ku ye ho wo nyoma bebre ho so we have to be very very careful even transporting the food no from the market no kwampo no and so kwa you have to do it in a way enkosei cause ebi o ha what tomatoes now when you say tomatoes is something that is perishable and chena yewe na eno da o bag na say na what to banchi na we egu so a oba be do fie na ayewe aye mememwe so transport no kwa another nti ne ye kan ye storing of the food no so if ebe ye perished dia the best way near you refrigerating it and now say you roasting it and answer grilling it on fire so that it makes me egu for some days kakwa but then no egu no it's not as if say fa go gu baby asa you have to even get a storeroom and answer baby asa what storeroom o fear that one is not much with headache and no to say ban say baby to say tubers to say cassava yam this how we ni ade na you can keep it in your basket ho and any other thing so to say it's a maize ni wheat ni sanyo man you can keep them in containers and I say even in sacks ho but whereby I wouldn't need sanyo man bi no e say ope e bia kana bia onim say ho na clean and you always have to make sure say where you ho attract this mice ni cockroaches ni sanyo man cause someone the moment some the omo no be ka aduane pe in a way no omo asay no but obonso be ka say oh me yentwa ha no ntontwene na enye hwe sa yentwa ntontwene na yemfa yehina bida but bibia oye na etoaso abonse as time goes on then you are causing harm for your health so it's better say you be practice the good food safety habits no since say be to your dream on your bi
okay then ye de niam no so aba kwa ye be fa so a ye be nuane nso
okay inti no empem bebre no me say me no I realize say your kitchen we're not having this and the way abekasa we the normal to so atwitwa bibia na bon say me ma me kra no twitwa on insem yes and no obe make sure say wa hohoro nensa my mom was the type on one horo nsa obe wo twede so she always makes sure so wa hohoro nensa with soap and water before because oni bibia hot buka ko so atwitwa nti obe twitwa on insem Inti no was much more like it prevented a lot of harm we and at the corner so twitwa on the first no dia we aduane we kwana wo di si ahwe mo ma metia obetia won wa wo yem be hyew wo di besi wo nan so na de kwana wo ye no wa ye aha but enne ese ye pentem nti ye bakra table ade na ye kra ye se enne ye wona ye hwe ye twitwa ye nyoma wo so kwan ye nhwempo se clean
yeah
obi ha wo twitwa wa ye na ade awie wo twitwi hu chopping board wo twitwi hu na ode ahye baby so when she came back from the wherever she came back from no onim say yeah because me twitwi hu de ahye hanti no I don't even have to wash it before I use it to chop my things it is not I will see and making sure say whatever that you think say even if somebody has share a lid impo with a cover crowd we so take it and wash it because there are some bacteria that grow when the place is very moist. It be quite to me grow when even things are hot. It be quite to me grow when a honum is very cold. So into you and I we can't use our eyes to see it. Nay who say we no bacteria we na he say di dwuma wa ha we na di dwuma wa ha so do what you know say it is good oh yeah ebe boama sa cross contamination emba nti ye dru fie no saa ye chopping board let's wash it ye betim kwa ye san twetwe ho biem ansa na ye twetwa ya de and first of all ye dru fie no ti say na we can we wash our hands with soap and water and then if you have a running water you can wash uni beans no obi be sense you ama na de ahohora wa hoho when you nyoma no say nyoma no kwa we ye no efi be sen about because nyoma bi o ha ye futuro nti we yi wi a obesan ho hye wo nsa biem na afa wo de no wo de gugu nsuom ni ade no a wo hye wo nsa biem ansa na wa beso saa raw foods ni mu no e de ahyehye ye kan say fridge mu ni ade ebi ho nso e betimi ayisi temperature to determine how I will say aduane it should be in that particular temperature no but your fridges mu ye obi o e na ye was some manual thermometers are they checking how aduane hot how are cold and so okodwa so aye ton bi sa ho aside that so no we store when it comes to the chopping and so aye won yoma bi ho betimi a chop e de ahye ho ebi ho so agisa wo de hye ho na we ready say wo be yi a we use the utensils na wo de be ye aduane no kra no e say we make sure say it is clean Inti siye kasi ye di food safety echa eni enyo bebre ha ye di for bebre e wo ho fi
me chipi na de kakra me kai se me ma me sha me ma me wo me twede ba ko bi a wo se chance no a wetwutwu mu no wada ne ho e bi ada ne ho a na abo bi be fam inti e bi we didi bo mu sesi akra na wo san kofa ka so san twutwu mu sesi a inti saa de no anytime bia ubeyi nne atrewo de kwoto okofa wo sesan twetwe na afi na me te na sese de okay se emwa ni bi wo ha omo betimi aye
yes but in pen bebre na yeah we don't do that because you feeling say ye twetwe mu awie na ye de ahye ho nti ye kwa koyi ni de there's no way yeah na me feel say me nkwa na me yes ade na I feel like say e bia me also because a psychological problem but that is how I am you know I become me ho abeye esu yeah definitely there may be one day be abun so obey bibi because open in temper if you practice na eka obun say uko baby kwan hwe abeka say o but it is your health first because you and I know say so we adwuma na say we yare a the next moment no we check a crap over na do be full fashion name so you would have to take care of your health first before any other thing so
okay into na say aduane no wo ye aduane no but in the process no so wan hwe ni ye kura obe ye aduane be wie no wasan ye nya yade enso aka ho
yes inti ye fa na yare bi ti say typhoid typhoid na say cholera ni sa two yare we enye outside nkwan na yetumi nya obi obeka so akotedi ba na baby ho ye fi no enye no nkwan even if you cry can attract those way no for yourself because if say odi aduane ne ba na odi nama am no one year froye na o san dey share the same place na cross contamination no benya say if say waka banku bi na odi ye kan say fruits bi ni tomatoes ni ade na odi ni hina ka ho agu chance ba kum de siwa eni so kwa des because aduane na one no the other one onua since e bi o ha wa hohoro ho but there's some way bi o mu a ebetumi afri mu akọ nia wanua no ho asa akọ contaminate no because onua that's why we don't keep raw food and then cooked food together you have to separate it and even ye aduane no kwampo no ebia wo de atere ana kwantire bia anunu froye ni mu ana nkwan ni wo wi a wasan de wo de ato baby wo de ato table no so table na wo de ato so no do you even know what is there because on paper so you best just say if say bia wo chance we bia wo de tuma then what pe bibi fofo so there e de akata so so if you are not cooking in an open space cramp na you still have to do that because ebia make say wo ni aduane we bia wo kitchen window at home frama na e ba inside do you know what is passing through that frama you don't know fine you are cooking it is in a heat position yeah adwuma ni ade but what about the other items that you are also using when it comes to BBT say chopped tomatoes, chopped onions. We don't chop tomatoes or onion and then put it down into me advice says ye be ye aduane afa bia na ye pentem nti obon se je ne no twetwa si ho tomatoes no twetwa si ho we no twetwa si ho na nti se o start so aduane no for you no dugu for you no dugu there are some nyoma bia you can do it when you are about to say bia onion ni se obetimi atwen wo de oil ni si so no I fast wo twetwa na wo de it doesn't have to say what you champ now feel say yes in 10 pence na bia wonko akra and say si ho che on say bi o ha ye twetwa si ho e betimi twetwa si wo na twetwa ada nyoma nyina
vegetables na dey account nyina
obeba no onion no wo bie so kra wo say na say I have some funny smell most of the time say yeah drink shut down koso but onion is one of those things and so twetwa si ho bebre tomatoes nso sa all other vegetables no nti utwitwa na che say if utwitwa pe means say you are using it in minima but men twitwa nsi ho entwen na fe na wo ba be che wonam wo ba be yese wa be si ansa na wa ba be ye those things
display wo ho sa
yes
but chill
nti ni na aka ho and one thing is to say you see don't smell and say that and say yes. You don't have to just smell the food and say, oh, I say, if you are smelling now, no. Maybe there's an issue.
Or the video
yes, so that is how it is. Okay. So these are all the ways I bet me a fire, but you buy free contamination of food.
Okay, yeah, leftovers.
Okay.
Quite mention you be so you be keeping it safe.
Good. And see, leftovers ni binana make say you see don't smell and say it is good or safe for you to eat. But rather for one some say if a rice sometimes rice bet me say it's not here on
I find why to true
into a bit of her wo de wonsa some and she say I cooked rice and I think me fie me koda en me de si ho nti adechi ye no night I was thinking in my mind me share say no I was thinking so we dey anya say normal but we end be saying no me fa being like me fa bi na me hwe but me de me safam say that some rice onua say bi a bit me 3 days kwa anya hwe but there some rice bi o so onua bon say one ho anye we kakra bi pe na ago bad so me de me safam na me hu say aye true then I said okay let me smell it and see me smell it and who said nah scent no compared to the previous day no it's like en shut down koyesa obi obeka so so we dey en shut down ye we bia titin baby aye we no tudu na
titin e beti egu
but ni hina no say utitin ya tugu no definitely untumi ntini hina ntungu ebi beka ma ebi e beka akotachi nya wo feel sense no ma akoko say problem amount. So you have to be careful of all those in your man. In here fancy one year rice rice it should be kept in baby and come like ain't too moist. Don't say when it comes to your fridge your upper compartment, the middle one and then the down one. So if you want to keep rice cooked ebia kakra kai ba on person de besi ho no ma wetin dey share the middle compartment no because upper one no eno na ya e freeze kakra nto bon say e be so moist eno kwa show chekra na wi ya na esi wo kakra pa bon say na e slimy so you can keep it in the middle compartment no sa na ba no say bankuni ada nyoma no so eno so betimi ekipia no no the lower compartment of the fridge. All right. So you can also do that. But whereby I won't need fridge and so the baking and so making sure say baby who can crabby
after we heating.
Yes. Okay. Baby who can crabby so that heat no engine because a musana multiply bacteria ni baby. So you just ebia sa kitchen on him say kitchen where very safe more bien ni ho sa dia. You can open it small. And also so person obie hu kakra sa na obetim de this net napkin na bia inflammatory me film now they are kata so that it won't go bad.
All right. Now yenhwe Okay, so what my ate ase aduane no hu nani e bi wo ha nkwan no be hu nani na se bibi white bi o se
ye be pia to agu
sa ho na
na di bidie kakra
eno ehuru a eno abe ye ni ehwie nsu egu menti e beria na chese ye nya normal na edi asebo ntire se nya memmoaye moaye na ye ntimi nkipi. Okay, so ye can food safety na dey na mebisa se ya ye aduane ni nyina wie o se ma brade asa nchanse ni mintimi ntwitwu ma mfensi wade achi a na metwitwu eno nso so de how ba ye aduane ni
sure because ebia you have a kitchen enye kitchen eso a bibi betimi akrole akọ aduane na weja wo hono ana so say this enyoma no ebridi this one nkete this insect na ya friend mako mu ana se tomatoes mboa no etumi breedi saa de no etumi suma this cockroaches near because they know say anytime they come they'll get a leftover something to eat and the more they are eating the more they are breeding and omo breedi saa ne pe obon se saa se sia no saa de na abaka obon so omo ye nkete bi they are very dangerous.
Okay.
Some cockroaches na bon say no my because ebi o ha ekete saa na ekol na ekoto weduan ma how will you know say bi saa dem I just say where he tie we bia wo di bi na wahunu akasa de be ni na wadi awie nso
Kwanum no hu nsu anyina
this nchansi a ya aduane awie na ye wie a once in a while we all do some but I don't think say it's a good practice. Why aduane na awie no matter how much we be try as much as possible to clean it. Say if you feel say untumi mfa semina no we ntwitwi mu a then wash aduane na ewo mu no wash na tugu then maybe put it in something and cover it na che say bia the following day no be make sure so be so intentem na watwitwi mu na ade inti no ye aduane wi a this ye stove so e bia nkwan bia gugu ho one twitwi the next time bia obeba no wo your place you are prone to this ants red ones na ade be china obeba hwa na yakolo kwako aduane and so quite say bit say musi ekoma there's no way I'll beat me I just out to into no any hina sa food particles nkiti na be hwe na bia e dey stove so e bia na sa ye island ye fe na island ne ye twitwa nneoma wo so no ye jija wo so ne ade eno kra to me ha adwen another one so ne say ye mpabo a ye de hye ne na ma abonten no ensi ye hye sa mpabo na de ko kitchen
masa maybe na wake
intime oba me fia I have a shoe rag open adwuma na oba oju ho no pe obe use shoe mpabo na eguso na wafa o chalwete ahye so saas chalwete no umfa nkwa abonte eno na ode be ne nanam dan mu ni ade a na ode akọ kitchen sometimes ko bi say when you like impona mtwitwi kitchen no ene meta chose me fa mpabo nkọ so practice say it's not something that mostly we do but now no yesua de bebre hwehwem bebre ama ye hu say the little way now baby ano you are contaminating your food or even you are causing harm to your health so yen try say kakaka will practice those things no kakaka so that and also be boa to help us from attracting these diseases.
All right. Na ye hwe food safety no. Imanu aduane na anapa. Me dibi ewia but me ni hapa se so stove no na me heati. Nti mama ndi ni sa temperature no. Eno so
nye. Eno no nye in such a way say any food that you are taking into the body unless say it is something that has to go into the body in a cold way. Bit is say be ice cream, drinks near there. Most of times no eno no that is the temperature that it has to be in so that you're contaminated. But aduane a ye di heat can when you are eating it again you have to heat it before you eat.
Okay.
Not say be high be ye shi bebre bia na okodi ana wenu ma akorora na say but at least it has to be warm so that ekoni peduane ma no so wetimi akoye na ese ye ho so no matter how much abeka say oh ebia anopa no me heatie na me die me ba ye kom dem pa me pentem dad we continue say oh yeah saa nneɛma no eno na etumi ede saa typhoid ne saa cholera ne saa diarrhea ne nneɛma no ba because ebia ukoye na adwo saa no unnim ho happened nti no obedi wa bra adwo saa no so a ebia na saa time no so na saa bacteria no so no so train say obe face you so you have to hit it before you eat.
All right. Yeko Facebook. Fiona Bronisefa. Hey, before that, maybe Michael Jan say watching you live from Tardy. Thank you, Michael. Fiona Sefa Bronise. Oh, tell them for me. One shoe everywhere. And I say, "Oh, pass someone cup, papa, back there." Said the cover, yeah. Edi raha. It's the old can. Ebi wo ha. Wakwa abonti no nim de mpaboa and in fact abonti de ebetiti ne
Sure.
Yeah, ba ni especially bia wo de no wo fa kitchen ansa wakodem. Afa wa na yakwa.
Nti sa no betimi apa bia sam this bedroom slippers bia futu and there is very comfortable. Now anas obeyi mpaboa now the unai ase. There's this lady I follow no Instagram. She does this food content near there. Now Osha the kitchen on. The kitchen on fun mpaboa on fun mpaboa nko. Oye aduane so ade no cleaning no cleaning. But Obeka say onya daje o sa ade no ho. So I've been ono na me hwe na me ka say okay then it means kitchen cry and mpaboa ye de kon na ma abonti. You don't have to take it there because and then I started doing that thing and I think say it's helping because I know quite ma if you be cram back kitchen hono.
And even myself me slippers washroom.
Sure.
They me use me do na masasa no me mfa ma inside. Ti yesre me say say dan back mo mpaboa kitchen there and sitting room there and washroom there. It's all the same. So let's say if you boy your homodin what you for food safety so the temperature storage in the be nyina say be oyentimi ndidi wo fie nsusu da bia e de ya ye be ko restaurants e de ya ye be ko chop bar hofo no nsusu in the way ben o mo be boa yen na ye keep food safety.
So nya ye be ka kire ahwefo o mo hwen ya o mo ton ade anansa oni mo bi o ton ade a the only thing e betimi aka ni say they should also practice these things ayakani na omo kodidwa omo nkoto. Yes, you are doing it for a lot of people, but you are taking your money. Into no, there definitely you have to do what is right. Because if a ban is say, me beto eduani di. Na me di ya me yefun start to come. Ebi ko betu aba say I did my own thing being a courses out, but because me beto eduani na start to say yes auntie. Ye bisa me say de eduani na odi America so auntie man sound na beto eduani. And no kwa betimi if another person so confirm me sa betimi aba say ansha we human kwa betimi abo.
Yeah, this thing I quite remember. I be see wakra some watch joints be pa nkrofo dipa jidimpa. Omo kodi ye no bi munya running stomach ni ade and omo closes
yes omo close no. Nti esa akra oba baka your customers na so ombesi aba biempo a unya no to say ashasen na wo no. People will come but abesi say they are trying to tread carefully and ebesa no crime we adwuma ne nhye down koso sa. So I will just advise say yeah ye ton aduane no we'll do more of this, practice more of the hygiene way no baby a unkofo ba ombet na edidi so making sure say ho very clean table a unkofo no ba ombet didi so no I will say any clean sa cups ni ade na yesesa nsuo gum for us to wash our hands. Obi o ha ne de restaurant in the week ni no cleaning ba ko eno ano.
Sa
bia obesa nsuo gum say flask or say then especially the plastic ones.
And the omo de liquid soap ni gum no.
Sa. Ebi o ha hwa bon se baby etum. So still baby so the liquid soap no for gum. So are you causing harm or you are causing what? Into no san your money na I say yeah careful and I won so kra okoto aduane di no say nipa kwano na ono no onye sa because of feel say yeah dom no doors no gini sika wo so no you have to be very careful onkoto obi aduane na ni ti hu aye sakatu na yi hu say ni ti hu aye basa na tare o hye aye fi oh no wa twe no de apepa na nim na na apron no afa no de nsa apepam on pepa no like on washing nsa na se bi nsa kro no de gisika no eno so there is this woman being sacred here okona okota aduane a she doesn't take the money.
Okay.
Ono ankasa ebeto bisa onia woto no tema wo wi a obi ti ho a ogisika no nti ono ngisika no at the same time.
Wow.
Good. So we can also practice nyoma no
obi roba no kra na mi a
no the nsa
kan
asam no
asam o
ebi o so aduane so kon ado wontumi nko into the nyoma ni na and wherever okoto aduane no so at least you make sure you can't prevent everything that one dear. You can't prevent everything, but at least there are some nyoma bia mikoto aduane na me hu a there's no way I imagine how I'll give an excuse and then go. Say bia mikoto aduane na obi de nsa ahwem na me hu say wan wash nsa code de na yetumi nya but e bia wo de tissue bia yi wo hwene na waya na edom ni mu na waye na me hu say still na wo de sa wonsa na aba abeti aduane I'll just give an excuse and I even permit me a catch so what you are doing is not good and also say bia wo koto aduane na nipa ko na ote gata bi hu once na ne ade na opra mu omoko no de we ni
ya se ho na ede no de sigata ho
nti no eya ye ka didi agoso eno na ede but betimi de nyoma bebre abrain so you have to be very careful.
All right. Enti na ya se nde ye hwe eye food safety. In fact, in nyoma bebre wo ho a ye bu ya adwen guso ye bu ye ni guso we nya hwe better be kwa kowie ase no na de yare abrain. One time ye di nkomo ya nti ye free ho se be to can drink a me pepa ho because hey what the tissue ne be pepa ho be wie
na aye fi
I'm say hey hu ya yes ye tu ano na ye nom eti na te say e wo se boa yen se de be ya ye kodi dry free adwom ye de beba fie e be ye aduane ne ye twe enu mu de fufuo ye twa fufuo no so pa say ye wie na na emwani ne ne busa so twa enu
we are no be face me
what wow na ye beba okay ti bibi wo obi wa de be kan ho ama
okay ntine ye pese ye ka kire ya hwefo ananse obi kra bia otie ni phone ananse ni bibi da ho a oye but onya adaje ntie bia otie whatever we are saying. What we are saying is by making safe choices while shopping and handling food properly at home.
Okay.
Shoppers help protect themselves and their families from foodborne illness.
Okay.
So that is what we are going to leave for you today.
Okay.
Nti yen bomodin se enne nkoma ye di ni ne awate se o be hwen yen wa bra ye sha ase o se in the middle say wie ye you me gidi say there's something that you've heard that ubetimi a practice se bomodin ne ye ni ka yen tumi nya ni hina ade but at least we should try as much as possible say ye be ye mu bebre se ne be ya ebe preventing from food contamination na yetumi nso ehipi enuane very safe.
Okay,
thank you.
You are welcome. Na mamemfa wentwom tew na yenhwene sorry so you talked about temperature.
Sure.
So yenhwe sometimes drinks ne ade ne bi wo ho a de water ne sie mu pa sabi o ntimi nya o drink wo fi ade se bi a yes so bolo ne mako bi a obeye but that's mineral drinks no ti eno no so ye be anything
nti eno de sometimes no very difficult for you to even know which ones are ye de si ewia so ene ne ye fancy ewia so cause omo especially I'm not me say obi adwuma there but especially omo traffic mu ni ade no yeah sometimes I wonder cause e bi o ha sometimes so kokra anya ne omani hina no mbeto yes into no ebe advisable say if you have a beer ice chest BC baby now you have this ice way on it kakra na obeyi na wo de beba na bia ebesa no esa then you go for another one.
Okay.
Engini na fra nsuo no we bon se na eso muti so na nsuo no chi egu omo ho ne ade eno kwa opepa na ade na ode so drink nim kwa ma okra no in a way no shut down koyesa. So our advice are more ton adie in that way, no, and in that manner, no, pe I shares be and maybe I say baby be a brown woman say and shut down work from where they are selling now. So when then they can go for another one. And even with ice shares no kind, they shouldn't even keep it at a place a no boss directly. Cause first now once I just bet me keep here give you for a very long time. But now saying on no person then say now better be intent you know. They don't do it as how at first no, it keeps in your brain. So you can keep it at a place and yet directly the sun is not hitting it directly so that at least and also bet me keep you know it's temperature now. I also keep you know.
All right. Mama Fiona Bruni say, I was say God bless you.
Amen.
Pabwana sem no wasresa. It's yes, yeah, that's so. But yem fa yem common in siao. And then all my yesu ade pi near money bi wo ha. Enti be kwa akoto a. Enche na yebekwa akodi broni. Yes, buy one get one free. Now, what ade no a? Yes, buy one get one free no a. Hey, ni abuwa yele jiwa anti mahame. We sure zenka. Ni yango maton sa na ya ton
I feel most of times. Say you're very careful with the things that you buy.
Sure.
Cause baby now it is nearing the expiry date. Ebi okwa na asay. Nti won say omo ma on ye fofo na na omo de eno na ye den ato so. But ejaye na ye pay free say Christmas banti ebi a person nya nnuane be we oni fie nti. Yeah, we don't normally check those things no, but I think say we would have to practice that one a lot.
Na way mami bi sa we so obi wo ha. Minimu ma mi wo ho. Wo ma ne be aduane na se aduane ne tofo mu. Ese men fa ma no so wo ba pa wo ba beto. Men fa ma no atam. Was em crade. Anyone mo she wo nyare. Ambo nyare
o. Ombe because sometimes in kola no omo start so omo crawl sana. As aduane bia wo be kita ni nsem bia definitely wo beto for man san we bia na wafa. But wo mother na say and wherever that you are feeding the child, no, so making sure say the place is very clean.
Okay.
Because there are some normal you can't prevent it. Yes, it will surely happen, but you have to say, obey not from no afa no asadiam. We say no who now asandia shedding same dabi.
Okay.
Yes,
cry no the man no
Santa. Or no better friend mini or ye bipa. Ya kasa am person be.
Any mama jare. Yes, Otafre ase no de amani.
Anu so ya sampa.
Okay, eti yem fancy ankomani de ye be kasa sa but ni nyina na say food safety. Enti ye hu the shoppers rule. Sure say before obe free fie na wakono. Kane no ne yese basket be say de untimi fa basket nko ye be sure say be say na free hin na be nti poly bags ne de ye de ekono a said ya wachire ye no ye kwa ye nhwe se ye clean benya crank ye ntofofo ye koba na aduane ne hu nsu aso ne wo mu a ye ntontwene poly bag no abro so na 2 series 1 cedi 50 pesos eno no wo de be kwa akunya yare ana de na ya boy ho ban afi ye ra market ni mu nso a ye nhwe nnuane ne bi wa once na pa ne nam ho pa na ye to mo nso a moto nnuane ma ye beto ye srem a mo keep ne save ma ye said ye be ya e betimi nya ho den oh mami Anita.
Yes, mommy.
Ready, that's pi.
Yes, me that's for inviting me over.
Yeah, nyare ya ba won chen tu. Yemba. Yemba kra na. Weti bi nya mi shra pi. Ewo akwenya ade ama. Enti Madam Anita, Ariama broni fe kama. We nutrition officer. Nego Adventist Memorial Hospital ewo Takrade ho no wo yejima. Nti wo pese uhunu a o de ukọ hɔ akaza wo hwɛ mam broni wono ani broni ba ko ke wo hospital no obedi nkomo nti aseda nkoma wo a mo hwɛ ye the Harvesters online Facebook ni YouTube ya da CPE mo nso a mo de mo comment ba ye da mo ase papa executive producer osofo de Shafat ya odro afi ata MCR me nso ye frɛ me oba pa adwo adom ya nyame ya adom na ye tinkwemu a yɛbɛsen ahyia da foforɔ. Good evening.